Question number 81. As a functional consultant for Sunstone Gateways, you are tasked by the digital experience team to design the resort portal's email registration process, including invitation code redemption and email validation. Which solution should you use? Question number 82. The digital experience team at Evergreen Resort is tasked with designing a seamless email registration process for their new guest portal. Which solution should they implement? Option A. Default the invitation code from the email upon login into the portal. Option B. Auto-populate the invitation code field on the sign-in screen from the email link. Option C. Embed the invitation code in the email link URL. Option D. Send the customer their username and temporary password in the email link. The correct answer is option C. Embed the invitation code in the email link URL. Question number 83. At Verisure Solutions, the automation services team is deploying a new automated verification process. You need to move a Power Automate desktop flow used in this verification process to the testing environment. What action should you take? Option A. Share a copy of the desktop flow with a member of internal IT. Option B. Use the export option in the flow to get the flow identifier and provide it to the internal IT. Option C. Send a copy of the desktop flow to a member of internal IT. Option D. Create the desktop flow in a solution and provide it to internal IT. The correct answer is option D. Create the desktop flow in a solution and provide it to internal IT. Question number 84. At Credential Verify Inc., the automation team creates a desktop flow to interact with the certification authority's website for credential verification. You need to configure how data is sent into and received from this desktop flow. How should you set up the input and output parameters? The first question is inbound. The correct answer is run a Cloudflow from the Dataverse qualification record to send data to the desktop flow. The second question is outbound. The correct answer is send data from the desktop flow to a Cloudflow to update the qualification record. Question number 85. The client services automation team at Tech Innovations Inc. need to configure a Power Automate flow to send an email with the result to the client. What Power Automate controls should be used? The first question is process qualification record for a service request. The correct answer is apply to each. The second question is evaluate a qualification. The correct answer is condition. Just a quick reminder, if you don't have time to watch these videos and instead download all questions and answers, feel free to purchase them on Buy Me a Coffee page. I have shared the link below. Question number 86. At Verisure Solutions, the Quality Assurance Department needs to automatically route a specific percentage of completed verification items for secondary review. You need to assign 10% of the qualification record to the quality verification queue through table configuration by using a Power Automate flow. What should you do? Option A. Create an auto number column on the qualification table and assign its qualification records if the number cleanly divides by 10. Option B. Create a calculated column on the service request table that sums the number of qualification records, generates a random number between 0 and the number from the new field, and assign each qualification record if the number generated is 10% or less of the value of the new field. Option C. Create an auto number column on the service request table and assign its qualification record if the number cleanly divides by 10. The correct answer is option A. Create an auto number column on the qualification table and assign its qualification records if the number cleanly divides by 10. Question number 87. The data operation team at Apex Innovations need to capture the date completed value from a third-party vendor website using a desktop flow. Which method should they use? Option A. Use optical character recognition (OCR) on the screen to locate and extract the value. Option B. Display an input dialog and prompt the user to enter the value. Option C. Extract the value from the window the browser is using. Option D. Retrieve the value from the HTML element in the web page. The correct answer is option D. Retrieve the value from the HTML element in the web page. Question number 88. Global Certify Inc.'s certification operations team need to configure a Power Automate flow to set service request status and send the client email with qualification result. What should you use? The first question is trigger settings. The correct answer is set table name to qualification and column filter to status code. The second question is logic to complete service request. The correct answer is loop through related qualification record and complete if all are in complete status. Question number 89. Summit Retreats, a family-owned luxury mountain resort, is modernizing its operation to enhance guest experience and accommodate corporate events, having previously operated without adopting new technologies. Current environment: general. Due to decreased bookings, Summit Retreats aim to offer a tailored first-class experience and target corporate events, having recently acquired the InfoBot chatbot from AppSource to leverage its existing FAQs. Current environment. Communication. Communication among the guest relation team primarily relies on email and SMS, leading to lost conversation with guests, while group meetings use conference calls. Current environment. Event registration. Corporate customers can reserve a meeting room at the resort to host meetings. The meetings will include lunch and choice of either an inside spa experience or a seasonally operated outdoor activity. Event registration is conducted 3 weeks prior to the start of the event. It is assumed that all event attendees will attend the meeting. Current environment. Check-in process. Guests wait in lines to check in and obtain name badges. At this time, guests can specify any dietary restriction and select their activity preference. This can result in long wait times and crowding at the front desk. For health and compliance reasons, guests must answer a series of questions with a yes or no during check-in. The front desk will ask and record these answers for the resort's record. Current environment. Marketing. At the check-in counter, the guest can drop their business card into a bowl for a chance to win an all-inclusive weekend stay at the resort. The resort uses the business card information to send announcements about promotions and upcoming events. Current environment. Resort policies and event inquiries. A guest can call or send an email to the event coordinator at the resort to get information about hotel policies, snow condition, or to pre-select their after-meeting event. Guests can also go to the website to view the extensive list of frequently asked questions (FAQ) compiled over the years. Many of the answers to the FAQs are out of date. Requirement. General. Summit Retreats lacks in-house technical staff and external development budget, requiring solutions that are simple, easy to maintain, brand aligned, and leverage the existing proficiency of 2 team members in Microsoft Excel formulas. The required implementation include a centrally managed communication solution, a customer service solution, a resort portal, a chat solution, and a check-in solution. Requirement. Communication. Internal communication for the guest relation team must be centrally managed and unified in Microsoft Teams. Upon event confirmations, Summit Retreats must provide guest names and emails, sending a welcome email that includes a unique registration number for authentication with the resort portal. Guests must receive a separate email to verify proof of ownership for the registration. Requirement. Event attendance. Guests must create an account and sign into a resort portal to confirm their attendance to an event and pre-select an after-meeting event. Prior to the event, guests must be able to identify any personal dietary restriction. Requirement. Check-in processes. Check-in processes must be self-service. Each screen must ask for specific data from the guest. The check-in solution will use some data that is stored in Microsoft Excel. The check-in solution must continue to function if there are internet issues. If the self-service kiosks are not available, staff must be able to check-in solution within their communication solution. The check-in solution must have a screen where the guest will either select yes or no to health and wellness questions. Guests must physically interact with each answer before proceeding to the next screen. Guests must be able to confirm any dietary restriction they may have entered from the portal or add new ones at this time. Data must be entered in each screen before users move on to the next screen. Requirement: marketing. To eliminate the handling of business card, the check-in solution must be able to translate the content of the business card into Summit Retreats marketing system. The solution must not require any effort or manual entry from the guest to prevent any mistyped information and to make it more appealing to the guest to participate. Requirements: hotel policies and event inquiries. The portal must allow the guest to ask questions about hotel policies, event information, weather report, and current weather condition at the resort. Requirement: chat solution. The chat solution must specifically address the following keywords. No additional keywords will be added until a later implementation phase. Snow report, weather condition start time, end time, event date, outdoor activities, indoor activities, most popular. The chat solution must be available always and not require the guest relation team to answer all of the questions. If a question does not require a guest relation team member's attention, the solution must determine which guest relation team member is best to assist the customer with the question. The information in the FAQ on the legacy website must be used in the chat solution, but retyping all the data from the website should not be required. If guests ask about the topic that are not listed in the FAQ, the chat solution must identify the issue and escalate to a guest relation team member. Team members must be able to ask their own questions through a centrally managed communication solution instead of using the guest portal. Team members must be able to access the same FAQ across multiple solutions. Issue: Guest 1 inquires about snow condition several times during each day of their stay. Question: You need to design the FAQ solution to handle unknown responses. Which component should you use? Option A: Escalate Omnichannel for Dynamics 365 customer service. Option B: Fallback topic Microsoft Teams. Option C: Escalate Microsoft Teams. Option D: Fallback topic Omnichannel for Dynamics 365 customer service. The correct answer is option D: Fallback topic Omnichannel for Dynamics 365 customer service. Question number 90. Add OmniServe Corp, the customer experience unit, needs to deploy and configure their new FAQ bot within their communication platform. Which actions should they perform to embed the FAQ bot in the communication solution and configure it for use? The first question is, add a new FAQ solution to the communication solution for the first time. The correct answer is import bot. The second question is, configure the FAQ solution in Microsoft Teams. The correct answer is configure the FAQ bot.